Hello. If you have KDP books that are just sitting there, not making any sales, stop. Don't make another book just yet until you've watched this video. It can save you a lot of time and make you a lot more money. I was just talking to a couple of clients yesterday. They're creating books in hours. They're selling books in within days. Okay, and what we're doing is a very simple strategy I'm going to share with you now. Okay, so let's get started. My name's Jase. If this is the first time we're meeting, hello. I show people how to create their first $1,000 a month on KDP. So subscribe if you want more videos like that, more tips and tricks and stuff. Okay, right, let's get started. Okay, what you need to do, let me show you my clients real quick. That's Genevieve. She made sales in like 5 days. That's Ryan. He made 100 sales in his first month. And there's loads of other clients. All of them are making sales super quick. They're using this strategy, right? I'll share with you now. Okay, the strategy, let's just get straight to it. The strategy is this. Test more titles and covers. Simple strategy. Now there's some rules. There's some rules in order to make this work. Okay. Majority of KDP sellers I work with, and I'm coming up to about 1,000 now in my program, spend too long with their book. All right. So if you think your book pages, this is the interior of your book, they're spending too long with that. Now, what you need to do, and this is what I recommend to my clients, and they're doing it, is basically this thing here, the bit that's supposed to take so long, just get it out the way quick. Okay, you just want to get it done out of the way so you can get to the bit that actually matters. So I'm just going to say that doesn't count to sales, okay? What does count is the title and cover. So when I say test more titles and covers, we need to be basically spending more time on what sells the book, and the titles and covers sell the book. Okay, the interior doesn't matter so much, especially when you're below $1,000. Even above that, I mean, the first book that got me to $10,000 profit, the interior was a joke. You'd laugh at the interior, but the cover and title, exceptional. All right, so titles and covers sell the book. So how does this work then? How do you actually? What's the method? Like, how do we do this step by step? So the first things first, most important is find a customer. I'm just gonna. By the way, I'm just freestyling. If this is the first time you see me, I do videos like this. Just freestyle it, okay? First things first is a customer. You need a customer that's actively buying books and they're buying it at a good price. Okay, so you think once you've got a customer, we're good. We don't need to go anywhere because there's other books making a lot of money, more than $1,000 a month. So we know that there's money here, all right? So we don't need to move. So it's kind of like, you know, when you're doing science experiments, you got all these variables, you keep a load of things the same so you can try out one thing, and then you can kind of zero in on what is actually moving the needle here. Same thing. You find a customer, then you create your interior. Okay? Those two variables don't change now. All right? The next thing is the first cover. So we're going to be testing the cover. So I'm going to do, this is the test phase here. Okay, so we're testing the cover one. Testing cover one. Now, did cover one make sales? No, very, very simple. We want money, okay? So we change the cover. Cover two, did it make sales? Let's just assume no. Cover three, make sales? Yes, bingo. You just tested a book to one niche, one customer. You didn't spend much time because literally you can just like do cover upon cover, okay? And you make sales, okay? This like strategy is simple, and like I said, it's stupidly simple, works. Right. Couple of other things for this. When you test a book, to speed things up, just put ads. So you put ads on the book, ads, you want to get about 20 clicks. Because I mean, if you've done if you pick the right customer and you got a good title and cover, then you should make sales in the first 10 clicks. To be honest, even like within 2 clicks, you can you could get a sale if you picked all those right. So you know straight away. So 20 clicks. If you're not getting sales, then something's wrong. If you're getting 2 free sales, then congratulations, you nailed it. Okay, so that's very, very simple, and this just keeps going basically until you're making money. So this is a very effective way to do your KDP, because if you think about the 2 things that you're investing, time and money, these are the 2 things you're going to invest. Most of the time will go, and money will go into this bad boy here. And you know this, if you created books, how long does it take to create interior? Okay, so we want to minimize that, and I don't care what interior you pick, provided it's to this customer here that's got money and is buying books at a good price, not some crappy color book, not some crappy notebook that's under $10, something above $12, something above $15. Doesn't matter, as long as there's money there. Whatever interior you do, just make sure that is for that customer, and you just get it out of the way. All right, and there's all sorts of different tricks to the types of interiors you do. You can position it differently into a niche with a lot of money, depending on your knowledge, depending on your skill level on Canva, or creating interiors. There's all sorts of creative ways you can do that. All right, and then you've got these two variables are done. That's it, and most of your time and money has been invested in this. Now you can spend your time and money doing the thing that actually gives you a return on your time and money. And then once this book starts selling, you get, if you've done it right, you get your money back, and now you'll get your time back, because that book will just keep making you money passively. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right, and very, very simple strategy. Remember, just to summarize now, I'll just put it here in blue. Just to summarize, number 1, pick a customer that's got money and is spending spending a lot of money on books, actively buying books and spending a lot of money. Get an interior done for that customer that's decent. Remember, when I say just get the interior out of the way, I don't mean just do a crap interior. I think do something that gets the job done, but don't get too hung up on the interior. We just want to have that on the side, it's ready to go. Then remember, testing phase, right? Test 1, test 2. We want to test out different covers and titles until the book starts selling, because that way, then we know that we've kind of worked out to sell to that customer. Okay, right. So that's kind of the basics of what we're doing. If you want a more detailed roadmap on how to do this and then build up to your first $1,000 a month, I'll leave a link to my video up here. And remember, give me a like if I've given you any value whatsoever. New channel, likes matter to me. So give me a like, please. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers.